Hello, everybody. We've got another visual pattern challenge for you today. So here is the visual pattern. Here's step 1, step 2, step 3. And your challenge is to look at this and figure out how many boxes there are going to be in step 4. And then, if you can, how many in step 43, a little more difficult. And can you write an equation that would model how many boxes in any step at all? So if you'd like to accept that challenge, pause the video and give it a shot. All right, let's take a look at this and just see if we can figure out what's going on by looking at it. We're starting with these 3 boxes in this kind of V pattern, and it looks like the arms of the V just get longer by 1 on each side in that step. And then, oh yeah, so there's step 2 and just adding another couple. So this looks like a pretty regular, straightforward pattern. I think it's going to be linear. Uh, to predict step 4, I think all we'd have to do is add another box on here and another box on here. So that would be a total of then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 boxes in step 4. So I think we can predict 9 for the next step. Step 43 is a little more difficult. We could keep drawing, but that would get pretty long. So let's make an equation. Since that's part of the challenge anyway, let's make an equation. And I think the best way to do that is to just analyze the data a little bit. So let's put the step and the number of boxes in a chart. So in step 1, we've got 3 boxes. In step 2, 5 boxes. In step 3, 7 boxes. And in step 4, we're saying there are going to be 9 boxes. And then what we do once we get this data here is we look at the difference from step to step. So 5 minus 3 is 2, 7 minus 5 is 2, 9 minus 7 is 2. And this should all make sense, right? We're adding 2 boxes to the end every step, so this number should go up by 2 every time. When you see that same number, the difference stays the same from step to step, that makes it a linear pattern. And we can use the equation for a line to model that. So in this equation, m stands for the slope of the line. In a visual pattern like this, it stands for the change, the difference from step to step, the amount it's increasing each time. So we can just put a 2 in there because our difference is 2. So y equals 2 times x. And then this plus b is, you can think about it as the number we use to adjust to make sure that it works out with the first step and then all the succeeding steps. So let's try putting in step 1 here. So far we've got y equals 2 times x, which is the step number. And if we left it at that, it would be 2 times 1 equals 2. And there are 3 boxes here, so we'd be 1 short. So all we need to do is add 1. So our equation should be y equals 2x plus 1. But once you get that, you might want to test it. So in step 2, that would be y equals 2 times step 2 plus 1. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. Yeah, we've got 5 boxes. In 3, it would be 2 times 3 would be 6, plus 1 would be 7, and we've got 7 boxes. So that does seem to work. So our equation is y equals 2x plus 1. And once we've got that, it's pretty easy to figure out step 43. So we're going to say y equals 2 times step 43 plus 1. So 2 times 43 is 86 plus 1 is 87. So there should be 87 boxes in that 43rd step. Well, how did it go for you? Did you get all those? Let me know. Thanks, everybody.